He was thrown out of a Waffle House while on duty for carrying his service weapon. The trooper then took to Facebook claiming he was humiliated by a restaurant manager in a small town outside of Dallas.
Tonight, our YAMI VIRGIN tells us how the restaurant chain is responding.
On September 9th, Trooper Jeff Evans posted this on his personal Facebook account. So I just got asked to leave the Waffle House in Grapevine. Apparently, my department-approved DPS aircraft uniform is not welcome there. I was asked to leave by the management and was also instructed not to return. They said it was because I was wearing a gun. I was in uniform, Texas DPS polo shirt, and tan pants with my badge visibly displayed on my belt. I explained to the manager that I am a state trooper, and he said I still wasn't allowed to have a gun in the restaurant.
It doesn't get any more obvious than that. Distinctive uniform is something that police officers, or it's described to them about it. You know, you have your agency's insignia.
Richard Bryan is the coordinator for the Law Enforcement Academy at the Alamo Area Council of Government. Bryan says Texas is very specific that the concealed carry laws that prohibit guns in some places do not apply to any peace officer, since in essence, they're always on duty.
Under the Texas Penal Code, in Chapter 46, there is what they call a non-applicability statute that specifically says that peace officers and special investigators, that's like your FBI agents and your DEA agents, are allowed to carry a weapon. It doesn't even say just a firearm, it says a weapon anywhere in the state of Texas.
But according to Waffle House corporate office, this was all just a big misunderstanding. In a statement, they say it is Waffle House policy to allow police officers to bring weapons into our restaurants. In this incident, the manager did not initially see the officer's badge and should have handled the issue with more discretion. We contacted the officer within 24 hours of the incident and apologized for any embarrassment we may have caused him.
Use some common sense. A uniformed police officer walking into a business is not unusual.
Bryan says business owners should learn from this incident and brush up on Texas law before another officer is humiliated in public for simply doing their job.
State law does not or cannot be trumped by what your company's policy is.
We asked DPS for permission to speak with the trooper. They declined. They also declined to give us a comment. YAMI VIRGIN, Fox News at 9.